Hey, welcome. This is Jacob Frederickson. I will be showing you a quick Revit tutorial on how to create some profiles, essentially some trim for your walls. And so I'm going to show you two ways to do so. I'm first going to create some basic walls. I'm just in the residential default that comes in Revit. So I can just click here. Doesn't matter. We'll do 42 by 56. All right. So the first thing that you could do, let's go to our 3D view. The first thing that you could do, and it seems like these are facing the wrong way, that's all right, is you could come to architecture, you could come to wall, you could come to sweep. And already there's a cornice tool, and that is the top cornice. So let's go to the bottom cornice. That seems a little thick. But luckily, Revit does have a few profiles that we can use, so we can just go here, duplicate. And then we can come over here and we have all these things. So I'm just going to do base 5.5 by 5/8. And you can change the materials and whatnot, but what we'll do is we'll just click, 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 and essentially create the baseboard trim that you're wanting. And it same goes for the top. So we can go to wall sweep, and cornice 1 was that vertical. So click, 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 and then click away. And then you can see that. And if it's not going up perfectly well, we can just move that up until it matches. Now, this is all right, but there's a better way to do this. And so I'll be showing you how to do that way, which is a lot easier, and it will affect all of your walls instead of just some of them. So because most walls have interior trim, this will just make it so much easier. So click on your wall. Right here, I have wood siding on wood stud. We can go to edit type, and we can go to structure. Now, if you go to preview, you see you get the floor plan view of it. Go over to the section view, and then we have a better view of this, right? And so as you can see, we have two things going on here. We have the exterior wall and the interior wall. So what we want to do is we want to create a sweep that is attached to the walls at any time. So what we'll do is we'll go to sweeps, and we're going to add and add. And the reason I'm going to do is I want a base trim and a top trim. So then I'm going to click on default, and this is going to be my base trim. I'm going to come here. Distance from base is 0. And right now I want to have it in the interior. And I can hit apply. Click OK here, and I just want to show you. And as you can see, it adds that trim perfectly to where we want it, unlike the other one where it was a little off, as in we were just clicking lines. All right, so let's go to sweep again, and then we'll add the top one. And let's see, we want the cornice, we want from top. And now, just from experience, I know this isn't going to be, it's going to be at the top corner here instead of where I want it to be. So I'm just going to click OK. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. That's all right. Side interior, side interior. And go to sweep again. And this should be 0, and this should be -4 inches, or -3 inches. Yeah, -3 inches. Perfect. Now you can make this cuttable, which is advantage for trim. So, and we'll just click that, click OK. Now watch what happens. I'll delete these walls. Might as well go to our first floor, click the wall tool, which is WA for a shortcut. It automatically selects the last wall that you were using, which is perfect because that's what I need. And let's do 22 by 30. And we can go to, you should even be able to see it here. And now we'll show it in 3D. And again, it's on the wrong side. Whenever you're creating walls, the only thing I recommend is when you have the wall tool selected, just do finish face exterior. It'll make it a lot easier instead of having to press spacebar for everything. All right, and let's check our 3D view. Right, as you can see, let's go to shaded. We have our trim right there and up top. That's pretty useful. Now, my suggestion is things that you know are going to be trim based, such as if you go to wall, you have your 4.5 partition walls, your 4 3/4, your firewalls, those things. Anything I'm just thinking, except for like perhaps a garage wall wouldn't have trim, but most of the other ones have trim on them. So it might be just a good idea if you're starting a project and you want to model that and you're going to have interior shots to just have that included inside. And especially since most houses are using the same trim throughout, I would highly suggest that. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching.